Hey everybody, I am here this evening and I'm going to test out my KTM 530 EXC-R. Excuse the mess here in the garage, but I put the Cyclops 3600 Lumen LED bulb in there today that the previous owner had removed before I purchased this beautiful machine, which is an '08 model year. When I bought it, it had a little over 2,100 miles on it, so I've been playing with it the last few days, and it's a great bike. You can see I've got the XPC suede seat on there, which I prefer for tooling around town. I moved the SW Motec Suzuki OEM'd top box from my Glee over here onto this bike. Did a little retrofit and got that to work on the Flatlands Racing rear rack system, which obviously it's not heavy duty. You can see it bounces a little bit, but I use it mainly for putting my helmet in, and when I'm running the kids to and from soccer, I can put their helmet in here, and then they have a nice backrest. I've got foot pegs on order so that the kids have somewhere to put their feet, which will be a nice feature. But anyway, I'll put the camera on my helmet here, and we'll see what this headlight looks like at night. Got my garage door opener right here in that pocket, which is learning some new tricks on how to, store things on a Enduro versus on my Glee. I had a little more room to work with, but anyway, we'll fire this guy up here. You can see at idle it tends to pulsate a little bit, the headlight, and if I get the RPMs up, then it steadies out. It was definitely a tight fit to kind of jam all that in there, and what I'll do here is try to pull up on the driveway so you can kind of see the angle at which it hits. So that's on low beam there. That's with all my weight on the bike, and that's high beam. So definitely a lot of coverage. I apologize, I should have done the same thing with the stock bulb in there, but as most of you can imagine, it would have been far less than ideal. So we'll get it out on the road here and see what it's like. That's high beam and low beam. It seems like, the signs definitely light up. I had a similar bulb in my Glee, and really liked it. They make a great product. Cyclops. Yeah, you can see all the signs lit up. That's high beam. Those signs are up on top of the hill there, a long ways away. So I think the angle is okay. I wouldn't mind it maybe being pointed up a little bit more, but I think this is okay. High beam, low beam. I think it's good coverage. And when you're on the gas, naturally raises it up a little bit. So anyway, yeah, that's the Cyclops 3600 Lumen. I believe it's the H4 base, but it really doesn't matter. This particular one is the 3 LED kind of triangular design bulb, and it has the inverter in there, which, you know, requires some room to kind of shove all that in there, but yeah, you can see it's definitely worth the extra lumens that you get out of it, and the power consumption is quite a bit less than the stock bulb. So it's a win-win. I can't speak a whole lot about longevity. Like I said, I've got the similar unit on my Glee. The bulb design is a little bit different, but overall it's fairly similar. I've had that on there for not quite a year, and you know, I probably put 10,000 miles on it maybe, and no problems so far. So other than that, you know, I really like the product. Obviously you get what you pay for. Stock bulbs pretty much all seem to be less than par. So if you've got to do something, I would definitely recommend going to see the folks over at Cyclops.